and Mr. Swanky wins by only 3/4 to Shamrock Gold. 4 away third, Sheffy's Gold, just in front of Lucky Showers. Start the Music has run second last, and last in was Check the Deck.
Two segment near the inside. There's the light, and they're racing. They've jumped reasonably well. Out wide, Astra Choice, one of the first to get going. And it leads, settling down into stride, getting away quite well up towards the leaders too, as Fleet Yacht is going to be one of the early leaders. And up there on the inside is Red Centurion handy. Predominate got away pretty well. They were followed by Oyster Bar round the outside, and Almond Lee going up towards the leaders in a tightly bunched field. Not a lot of pace on. Breesley is on the inside of a pack of horses with Predominate about 5th or 6th. Then Inertia over on the outside, Morning Minstrel. Favourite Dukes got back a little bit in the field. They were followed then by Friend at Court back behind them towards the rear, and Oyster Bar and Social Raiders dropped out to the rear now, with on the outside Southwell's Dream. Down the hill, Astra Choice the leader. They haven't gone all that fast. 1.5 to Fleet Yacht is second. Almond Lee losing ground. Round the outside goes Oyster Bar and Inertia. Predominate just behind those horses, looking for a run. Losing a bit of ground on the inside, Red Centurion, and they're making runs out wide on the track now with Walkathon. Predominate got the run as they turned for home, as Fleet Yacht took the lead. Predominate went up to be second. Oyster Bar on the outside, and they're followed by Friend at Court back behind them. Fleet Yacht in front. Predominate tackling it at the 300s, going better, took the lead. Oyster Bar next. Inertia finishing on down the outside from Friend at Court. Predominate and Fleet Yacht are having a great battle. 200 to go, but there's no dangers, Birdie Boy. Going away, Predominate in the last little bit is going to score, although very tired, by a 1.25 to Fleet Yacht. Very, very close for third. Almost impossible to pick it between Friend and Court and Inertia. They were followed further back in the field by Morning Minstrel, Oyster Bar, Walkathon, Breesley, Favoured Duke, Never a Danger. Then came Southwell's Dream, a good gap, Social Raid, Astra Choice, and one of the last home was Red Centurion. Official placings for the Mayfield Handicap First Division. Number 1, Predominate, ridden by D. Brow, was first. Number 1, Predominate, ridden by D. Brow, was first. Number 6 is second, Fleet Yacht, ridden by M. Highland. And the judges call for a photo for third. It's very close between Friend at Court on the inside and Inertia the outside, with possibly Friend at Court. There it is now. It's Friend at Court getting third. 1, 6 and 5 are the official placings in the Mayfield Handicap First Division. Good win to Predominate, raced by Burt and Paddy Newton. They bought it about 3 weeks ago. It's had 2 starts. It's won twice since at Caulfield, and then again here at Sandown Park today. It's done the job quite well. Very promising horse indeed. It's by ruling from Serrana. Should pay 155 and 80. Second, Fleet Yacht 90, and third, Friend at Court $1.10. Fleet Yacht ran right up to its last start. It battled on very, very strongly and has run a good second. Friend at Court third, a long way back. Favoured Duke disappointing, so has Red Centurion, stopped badly, and also Breesley finished well back in the field.
200 to go, but there's no danger.
There they are.
Going away, Predominate in the last.
Predominate going on to win quite nicely, making it 4 wins in a row. It was very well handicapped today, of course, with the claim was only 2 kilos over the...
We're back to grandstand, checking the official result of race 8. 1 Predominate returned $1.55 and 80. 6 Fleet Yacht 90, and 5 Friend at Court $1.10. Quinella $3.65, and the trifecta paid $31.40. Now we'll check the VFL scores, 3/4 time, and a few surprises here.
1 guinea right up to it. Golden Vogue, Gold Deck. They're racing. Hot on Aces out wide, came out fairly well, and Gold Deck began nicely, so did Atari. Procura Boy Silent Show drifting back shortly after the jump. Latin Rule began nicely over towards the inside. 1 guinea's looking for the lead as they race down the straight the first time. Moving up to be second at the moment is Golden Vogue, followed then by out a little wide Hot on Aces, and one seemed to bump into him there, Hot on Aces, and speared him out fairly wide, and he in turn went out onto Grand Nudge, who was speared about 10 deep. Latin Rule is going to settle about 4th over on the inside, then Cooper's Gold, Procura Boyd, Nelson Bay. 1 to Atari, Lord Hunterly drifting well back in the field, and then Mr. Pepper and Gold Deck together. Silent Shows back towards the rear of the field with Oriental Tribute running into the back. 1,400 metres to go. The leader 1 guinea, a half in front. Second, Hot on Aces. Grand Nudge is a 1.5 lengths away. Third, pulling very hard, Golden Vogue. 4th on the inside. 2 lengths to Cuba's Gold on the outside of Latin Rule, 6th on the rails, 5 lengths from the leader. Then Pecura Bay and Nelson Bay together. A break of 4 lengths to Adatari, 3 to Lord Hunderley. Then Gold Deck, who's ridden along a little bit, Oriental Tribute, well back Mr. Pepper, and Silent Shows last of all. Onto the next bend, 850 metres to go. 1 Guinea's the leader. The pace is pretty solid. 1 guinea and a half in front. Golden Vogue off the rails, moving up on the outside. Latin Rule trailing through beautifully into 3rd spot at the moment. 2 to Pecura Boy, followed by Grand Nudge, who dropped out of it quickly. Then Hot On Aces, Cuba's Gold, Nelson Bay, Adatari. Lord Hunderley giving them a long start. Mr. Pepper next on the inside. Then Gold Deck, Oriental Tribute and Silent Show. Onto the bend, 450 metres to go. 1 guinea's kicked. 1 guinea will straighten up, 2 lengths clear. Golden Vogue under pressure. Latin Rule has now popped the big question. He's chasing this grey. Pecura Boy over on the inside, and Adatari is starting to make up good ground. Then Mr. Pepper. Latin Rule coming after 1 guinea at the 200. Latin Rule dashed up on the outside, shot to the front. It's Latin Rule in front of 1 guinea, and then Adatari. Latin Rule is all set for the win. Latin Rule in front of 1 guinea and Adatari, and Latin Rule beat Adatari. 3rd, 1 guinea, and 4th, Mr. Pepper. Then Pecura Boy, Oriental Tribute, followed in by Silent Show, Lord Hunderley, Cuba's...
Second leg of today's double, and they're off and racing now. Gee, there are a few that are a bit slow away. Angel Glow was very, very poorly away. It missed the start by 8 lengths, but there appeared to be a few out wide that were slow. Lappy Lad included, and so too Hurlin back to the tail of the main body. Up front, at the 1400, Duke Corio was going to the lead now with Chapel Street up there and Storm Treasure. Gambardo was also up in that pack early, looked to be there. Also would have been Regal Dan Saratov back and behind them from Wizzy Mo, Ace Kiwis midfield. A length and a half then to Skyborough. A length further back in the run then would have been Contented Soul. Back behind it, Merry Mixture. They are followed by McMonva around the outside. Lappy Lad was back in that pack there and further back in the field then. Next along on the inside would have been Hurlin. Back there with Hurlin was Ace. Up in front of those True Finish, and 10 lengths away was Angel Glow. Racing down towards the 800 metre mark, and the leader Duke Corio by 3/4 to Chapel Street. Storm Treasure behind them, 2 lengths Wizzy Mo. Further back in the field, Ace Kiwi making ground. Saratov back on the inside. Skyborough is also making some ground. Regal Dan losing ground. Further back then, Gambardo, Contented Soul, McMonvey. True Finish on the inside. Lappy Lad well out of it with Hurlin Ace. Well back, Merry Mixture, and forget all about Angel Glow on the home bend. Just over 400 to run. Duke Corio joined by Chapel Street on the outside. Wizzy Mo was coming at them, and so too Ace Kiwi around the outer. They're clear of Saratov going for inside runs. Further back, Skyborough under pressure. True Finish making ground from Storm Treasure. Racing him with 200 to run, and Wizzy Mo on the outside's taken the lead now. From in the centre, Chapel Street, Duke Corio, Saratov the inside. True Finish making some ground, but Wizzy Mo in front from Chapel Street, and True Finish, which is dashing home late. Wizzy Mo will get up though and win by a length. Second, True Finish, a nice run, just in advance of Chapel Street, Duke Corio. Saratov behind them then from Skyborough, Ace Kiwi, Contented Soul, Hurlin. Merry Mixture was next in from Lappy Lad, and they are followed then by Storm Treasure Race. A gap away in the field then to Angel Glow, Gambardo, Regal Dan, and McMonvey was last home.
9, 20 and 2 as called by Peter Smith. Race 7 at Morphettville this afternoon. Number 9, Wizzy Mo first. Number 20, True Finish second. And number 2, Chapel Street third. Race 8 at Morphettville. Pioneer Homes Handicap. 2 scratchings, 8 and 13. And the opening tote call is about to come up on the final event time for 4:40 Prentice at the moment. The extra double at Sandown today, just checking that, 10 and 3 return 23.85, subs 2 and 1. Daily double 3 and 1, $16.20. Good value there for that combination. A pair of ones were the subs in the daily double. The quadrella 9311 paid $889.75. 9311 today's quadrella. Now, race 8 Sydney is the next race for telecast, coming up at 20 minutes past 4. 3 scratchings, and we'll check the tote now to see what the main chances are. Scratchings are Orb, number 1, Devious Lady, number 5, and Gypsy Blessing, number 13. 1, 5 and 13, the scratchings, race 8. Correct weights there, Adelaide, race 7, 9, 20 and 2. 9, 20 and 2 correct weight, and also correct weight Brisbane for 9, 6 and